guys, welcome to this quick update on my Trumpeter 1/35 scale T-62 EOA 1972 build. So the model is more or less completed with the exception of the tracks. You might note in my last update I was scratch building the EOA side skirts with the explosive blocks. I've actually decided to leave them off. I kind of prefer the look of the model with just the bow and cheek armour for the turret rather than having the blocks. I will be building another mark of T-62. We'll be building a few more T-62s in the future because there's so many different types and you can do a lot with them. So in later builds I will be putting like the full ERA or explosive reactive armour upgrade package onto it. But for now I'm pretty happy with this model. The weathering process I've been working on for the last month, really taking a leaf out of Carlos Mendez, his tutorial videos on weathering and philosophy of continuous layering over a slow period of time to build up the look you want. And for that's exactly what I did. So I applied little bits of rust here and there to the vehicle, different intensity of scratching, oil marks, grease marks, dust, and earth and soil being thrown onto the vehicle too. And it's been a very enjoyable experience. It's really when you start weathering these machines do I find they really come to life. Though it has kind of made me want to invest more time in learning on how to do more accurate and more interesting techniques for rust, which I'll start looking into in the next couple of weeks and months. But as you can see, it's more or less ready to go. Most of the weathering was done using oils and then some enamel washes from AK Interactive and some pigment mixed with plaster was projected into the running gear using the loading up an old brush with the pigment mixture and then using your airbrush to blast sprays of earth and dust and into the vehicle. It gives a very realistic approach, and that's how I did the running gear as well. Also I used AK grease and oil to simulate oil stains from the grease on the hubcaps, and a little bit of engine oil here and there and some fuel stains on the engine cells on the defenders. The only real trouble I ran into in this kit was probably my own making, and that was really centered around the tracks. To which I'm sure Ian and Adam thought was hilarious watching me freak out over the tracks. At the very end of the hangout session, I was just fitting the tracks, and then I realised I basically ballsed up the sag on the tracks. These are individual link tracks. There's nothing really wrong with them. They are a bit fragile, however. And when I was doing the runs of them, I wasn't really paying too much attention, and none of the sag conforms to the wheels. I had the tracks fully weathered and painted, and in order for me to go back and fix that, well, that's going to really undo all the work I'd done weathering them. So I'm actually going to suspend this build for a couple of weeks, nothing too crazy. I will be working on the dynamic base for this kit when I'm waiting, and I'm actually going to be buying a set of Frill model white metal link-to-link tracks. First time ever buying from them. I know a lot of people tend to shy away from Frill model tracks, including myself, often just because of the price of them. They're quite expensive, often more expensive than the kit itself. However, their Soviet Cold War tracks are actually quite cheap at $27. So when I convert that into euros, it's only about €22 or some about. So yeah, it's almost the same price as the kit, but it's still in my price range of where I can actually justify it. So I'll be ordering that online. I'll probably order another set of them as well for another T-62 I intend to build in the very, very near future. So that is really it. So I just thought I'd give you a quick update, and do let me know what you think. I'm very proud of this model. It's been an incredibly enjoyable build, and I can't wait to build more Cold War Soviet stuff. And I'm also eyeing up some other Cold War and late Cold War NATO vehicles too, which hopefully I'll be picking up in the next couple of weeks, so stay tuned for that. I won't say what kit it is yet, have a little bit as a surprise, because I haven't seen too many of them knocking about online. So thank you so much, stay safe as always, and happy modelling. Bye bye.